Welcome to my third Warframe tutorial series, which is how to get Nekros, since I've covered Ash, also Ivara, and I like doing these. So, right off the bat, to start off, what you want to do is start building Derelict keys. It's a key that allows you to get into this ancient decaying spaceship to get the parts, to get the stuff you want to be able to fight this huge boss to get Nekros. So, first, I'd recommend going and creating Derelict Exterminate keys, because this allows you to farm for genetic imprints or DNA to get a Kavat, which is a cat in the game. I got one actually walking around right here, if I can just find it. Oh wait, no, I don't have to find it. I can just go to here and it'll come. Yeah, so there, this kind of thing. There used to be just dogs in the games, or coup browsers as the game calls them, but now you can get these as well. And the best way to get them is, well, in this case, going to get the parts you need to build the second keys to fight the huge boss, and at the same time going to scan them. So, first thing you want to do is just play any kind of mission, and just crack open all the average containers. They'll get you these, nav coordinates, and with them, you can build all these different types of keys. And then what I mean is, that actually is true, never mind. Yeah, so you can build all these different types of keys, which will get you to the Derelict. Then, once you're in one of these missions, you smash open containers again to get lephantis nav coordinates. They are what you need to build the Orokin Derelict Assassinate. And when that's built, it takes quite a long time to build them, by the way. Well, not the first ones. I'll just show you. For example, if I wanted to build a capture, it only takes a minute, but it takes a whole hour to build the Assassinate one. Because, I guess time gates. Developers don't want you getting the stuff really quickly, which I don't really understand. Anyway, so off to the Derelict we go. Mainly the Assassinate mission to kill lephantis. You see what he is in a minute. You generally want to bring some weapons that have a really fast fire rate, because you need to hit this guy hard when he pops up. Also, it's generally a good idea to bring stuff that negates toxin. I have a mod on called Antitoxin. You can look that up on the wiki if you don't know exactly what that is. I might show you later as well. And that generally just makes you take less damage from toxins. It's really good in this fight because he will use a lot of toxins, and so will all these little infested allies. Speaking of toxins, he is a toxic ancient already, so that's already a reason why you should use it there. Yeah, they basically release a huge cloud of gas. So with all these little infested, you don't even have to bother with them. If you prefer farming this place heaps, then go ahead. Also, that roar there with the Juggernaut, unless you specifically want to get the stuff the Juggernaut drops, just avoid everything, otherwise you have a hard to spawn mini-boss trying to kick your ass. So that's what I'm doing now. And there, you can see him in the side, taunting me. Actually, he's not really taunting me, he's like asking me, would you like to join him in being reborn as one gooey mass. So yeah, here he is, and out of the ground he comes. So, how do you fight him mainly is you just sit around and wait for him to pop up like so, and then wait for the weak point to open and then shoot him. See, that's the weak point right there. Also, yeah, dodge his abilities, which I didn't just there. He'll shoot a lot of stuff at you. Then here is the secondary, is the weak point for the other thingiverse. This can go even quicker if you bring Nova. I just didn't because I prefer Oberon this time, and I'd like to just generally heal myself. Yeah, so just in general, you just keep shooting the weak points. This is generally how this entire first part of the fight goes. So, I'll just skip ahead to when the second part of the fight starts. So after a lot of bullets later, and a fair amount of time, since apparently they nerfed the damage, the amount of damage your prime weapons can do against them. It's on to the second phase of the fight. This happens just after you reduce all the different body parts to 0 health. As you can see, kind of epic actually, the way it happens. And now you can see what it really is. Giant, four-legged, and very Dark Souls-like. So generally in this part, what we'll always try and do is face you with one of the heads. In this case, it's the scythe and weird alligator head that wants to kill me right now. So I'm just going to focus on killing that. In fact, the general gist of the fight is just the same. Just keep shooting its weak points over and over until it dies. Avoid the poison fields. Avoid the little infested it spawns. And shoot these pods so they stop spawning. Or let them spawn and kill them if you're low on ammo and don't want to use any ammo restores because they have a chance of dropping it. So yeah, that's actually the gist of the entire fight. So you now know how to do it. Once it dies, it just explodes, and then you collect whatever's on the floor. And if you're lucky, it's the parts you want. And one bad thing though is I don't think Nekros' Desecrate works in it. Now you may be thinking like, wait a minute, this is how you get Nekros. How could you desecrate it with Nekros? Well, I'm talking about if, let's say, you were helping a friend of yours and they wanted to get Nekros and you had Nekros but they didn't. Yeah, so that was what I was talking about. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, short as it was, but there's really nothing else I need to cover. So I wish you luck on your journeys, may your RNG be good for getting Nekros, and bye!